Hello and welcome along here to the London Club, where you join us on the Heritage Putting Green, where we've been testing the latest putters in 2016. We've got over 51 models of putter here today, and putter technology really has come on leaps and bounds in the last few years. There's lots of different inserts and face technologies to help you roll the ball better, get a better feel, and there's also lots of different shapes and sizes to suit your eye, so it can be difficult to know which model is right for your game, but hopefully this putters test is going to help you out when you're choosing your latest putter. We've got, like I said, over 51 models. We've got 4 Golf Monthly staff members testing putters today. It's been a really exciting day, lots to discover, so let's check in with the guys and find out which putters work best for them.
My third choice of putter from the big test is the Cleveland TFI 6.5. When I first picked it up, I wasn't mad keen on it, but actually the more putts I hit, the more I got to like it. Incredibly solid feel, and I hold probably more mid and short range putts with this than anything else I tried. Secondly, I really like the pin catch cadence. I think the deep black head with the white lines frames the ball better than any other putter, and actually that helped me strike my putts a bit better. So obviously it helps with alignment, but it also helps to concentrate the mind and get the strike a bit better, I thought. And finally, for me, the outstanding performer was this new tailor-made Monte Carlo. It's a counterbalance putter. It's bigger and it's heavier than anything else I tested. The combination of it being counterbalanced and a bit heavier meant that I felt that my stroke had a much better flow to it. So for mid and longer range, I just felt like the putter was almost working itself, and my hands were sort of almost out of the stroke completely. And I love the overall feel of this one.
So the top 3 putters which I've tested today are 3 very different ones. The first one is a Wilson Staff 8802. Now this is a putter which I looked at. I thought I'm just not going to be able to get on well with this at all. But the more I hit the balls with it, the more I enjoyed it. It's all made out of one piece of material, and the feeling when he comes out the centre of the club is just absolutely superb. It's just like striking a great bladed iron or something like that. So that was interesting and exciting find. The second putter I liked was the Scotty Cameron Go Low 5, which was counterbalanced. I'd never used a counterbalanced putter before, and it really was a shock to find the technology there to help take my wrists out of the stroke, which is sometimes my worst putt. And then my favourite putter was the Odyssey White Hot RX1 with a chunky grip on it. It was a really nice putter. The grip just fitted my hands superbly, and the roll I got off the face was just superb with every strike. So that's my number 1 for the day.
I'm going to start with the Wilson Infinite Michigan Avenue putter, which comes in around £129, and it's a counterbalance putter, it's a milled putter. And what I really liked about this is just how solid it was across the board. It wasn't my top performer on sort of any category per se, but it was really solid on mid-length, really good on long length, and just very good on the short ones. So sort of across the board, it's very consistent, which is really what you need in your bag. It's got a thick grip on the top, which just helped me feel nice and stable over the shorter putts, and the counterbalanced head again just stopped that sort of putter from over twisting, and just made it a really good all-round performer. The second putter that I really liked today was this OSCB Monte Carlo model from TaylorMade. OSCB stands for oversize and counterbalance, which means it's just a slightly bigger version than their normal putters. So when you look down on it, it's quite a sizable head. I really liked the aluminium milled insert on the putter. It rolled the ball really well, really solid, and I just felt like I wasn't really going to miss anything short with this putter thanks to that big head. It's got a really solid alignment line, nice pop out red alignment line, and a thicker grip. Finally, the last putter for me that I really liked today was the Scotty Cameron Newport M2, which is a classic Scotty. It's a slightly wider blade with a crosshair alignment on the back. It was really easy to line up. As you'd expect with the Scotty, you get a lot of feel, a lot of sharp, really good looks, and that just ticked a lot of boxes, short range, long range, somewhere in the middle, and that was probably my favourite of the day.
Okay, the first choice for me from my top 3 putters from today, our 2016 putters test, is this Nike Method Origin putter. It's a very classic design down behind the ball, clean lines, very minimal distraction. But what I really like about this putter is what Nike have done with these polymetal grooves. You really do feel like they're gripping the ball, and that allows the ball to hug the surface a lot better than most putters I tested today. Got a really pure roll on the ball and hold a lot of putts, especially from short range. The second putter that I really liked today was this even roll putter, the ER1 model, so it's the blade model. It's quite a wide blade from front to back, but what I like about it, it's got a really premium classic finish. You've got these 2 dots on top that really help position the ball in the centre of the face. face. But the thing that really stood out for me was how forgiving it was. We all tested the putters hitting balls from the middle and the heel and toe, and from the heel and toe on this putter, it hardly lost any accuracy and any distance as well. So a really forgiving model, which is very reassuring from long range. Finally, probably one of my favourites of today is this Odyssey White Hot RX #1 model. It's a very classic look. It's got a really classy finish on it, but what I liked about this putter is definitely one of the softest feeling models on test, but you didn't lose out on roll. It certainly seemed to roll the ball very well, very consistent across the face. And what I like about it is how the insert runs all the way along the face, so it's very reassuring if you're struggling with inconsistent strikes. You know you've got that feel and roll technology all the way across the face. Some inserts only go about half the distance, so that was an interesting technology point that I really enjoyed. So that was my favourite putter from this year's test.